with millennial pink done on a whole different scale. So you have gone, Sabrina, very bold here.
Yes.
Still looking gorgeous, but certain tips you want to keep in mind if you do really want to embrace that pink.
Yes, I think the best thing, no matter the color, pink, blue, whatever it may be, allow the scale to affect saturation. So what that really means is the bigger the object, the lighter and paler and dustier you can go.
Yes.
And then as you get smaller, like these pillows, we go a little bit more saturated, same with the rug, and then in all of the tiny objects, super bold, super saturated.
Right, because they're smaller, they're taking up less space, it's going to be less jarring.
Totally.
And they're, you know, a lot of people maybe don't want a chair that is a neon pink. So
Maybe
you can
not.
go a little bit more subtle.
I would.
Unless that is your thing. You would go for it. Tiffany
totally
Pratt would go for it,
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. What's interesting about all the pinks here is they're not all coming from solid color sources. So you've mixed it up with pattern.
Yes, pattern, and like we were saying before, I love decorating with like books, some found objects. You can go to like a local antique market, pull in any metals, and then accent it maybe with your lighting and some of the small decorative pieces.
Yes.
Always looks good. And then another big tip is if you think about color on a hue scale, if this is like pure pink right in the middle, to the right it's a little bit more blue, a little more purpley, to the left it's a little more red, a little more orange. Don't bring all three together. If you want it to look more sophisticated, you can stick with the middle pink and then one of the two.
Stick on one side of it.
Exactly, because if you had some reddy pinks and some bluey pinks and some pure pink, it would look a little bit messy.
Yes.
But if you have pure pink, you can go a little bit more purpley pink with some other touches.
Got it.
Just don't do both.
Stay on one side of the scale. I like that. What would you say that you should be pairing this with if you've gone so bold with your pink? Like I notice you've got a beautiful, it's very light, lucite table. You can see right through it.
Totally.
So you've gone lighter.
You're right on the money, especially with a rug like this. That's a little bit more graphic, a little bit more bold. Try and balance it out with some lighter pieces. So we not only have a nice light gray wall, the artwork isn't very heavy. It's visually large, but it's nice and black and white. It's a little subdued. It sits back so that these things can really sing like pink.
They totally do. They stand out. But they stand out in the best way because, as we mentioned before in the show with Sharon, everything else is a little bit more quiet.
Exactly.
So they can take center stage because that's what you want in this situation, right?
Yeah, and then you can be a little bit playful too, like you were talking about pattern. I mean, that's not even necessarily pink, but it still plays off of that family. It's a little bit more red. And who doesn't love some flying birds?
Yeah, why not?
So cute.
IKEA?
Yes, for these beautiful chairs.
Very
and what
nice.
I love is they're actually modular, so you can get some ottomans with them if you want. You can connect them all to make a sectional, so it's really easy to style in your own home.